Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ and we are back on another episode of Let's Build Springfield. Episode 45, I think, I can't believe that we're 5 episodes away from another world tour. It's going to be a really fun world tour for sure. So, Burns Manor is just over here when it loads up. Okay, and then we've got the driveway to do, which we'll probably do next episode. Today, I want to work over here for Cletus Farm. I know it's very close to Burns Manor, but we'll be able to put some trees in the way to make it look like it's actually further away. Okay, now, Cletus Farm has been asked for a lot, but it's also a very, very difficult building to do. It's going to be super, super hard. And the colours that we have available to us in Minecraft aren't the greatest. They're not going to be the best colours for the actual building. But we've got something pretty close. This acacia wood doesn't actually have a Simpsons texture on it, but it's the perfect texture, I think, for his sort of porch that he has out the front. Now, the next closest colour we've got to the building, let's slow ourselves down. Whoa, capital letters. The closest colour we've got to the actual building is oak wood. I know it's not the best, I know it's not the closest, but we have to just sometimes make do with what we have available to us. Now, Cletus Farm has 2 single windows. It then has the door. And then it looks like it has a sort of 3 wide window, like so, which I was pretty close. I was pretty close to the width. I was only 1 block out. Okay. Now, around the side here, we have quite a large window by the looks. I'm going to say 3 blocks. Okay. And then, yeah, 3 blocks would look the best there. I expect it's going to be the same along the side. So that's going to be up here. Make it daytime. We're jumping straight into it this episode, hey? No messing about, no time wasting here. We're going straight into building. There's a lot to do. Whoops. There's a lot to do this episode. And I want to try and get as much of it done as possible. So on the back here, I'm going to put the same 2 windows in as on the front. And the same 3 wide window. No, I'm not. I'm going to do 2 wide windows on the back. And then fill that one in. No, I'm actually going to have that whole wall along the back there. I think that would look better, okay? Now we've got that. The windows are going to be 2 blocks high. Okay, so like this. The door is going to be a normal sized, Actually, I'm actually going to bust that out wider. And I'm going to go 1 block wider here. I think it will look better. And it's not too much work either to add. Yeah, that will look better. The 2 wide door always looks better when we're doing the Simpsons here. They look too small otherwise. The doors just look too small. It's always been a problem with Minecraft. That I don't know. I just feel the doors should be taller. Yeah, we can walk through them. But what door do you have? Do you have a door? I do, to be fair. I'm talking about something here with doors when my house is the same. There's a few houses. A few doors in my house, which you couldn't like jump without hitting your head on. I've got a very low ceilings in quite a few spots in my house. It's quite funny, really. But most doors, you could at least do a little jump underneath and not bash your head on, which is what a 3 high would get you. You know, you don't bash your head here, but you're pretty close. Do you know what I mean? It looks more realistic, and it's in line then with the window height as well. So it makes sense. It does make sense. Oh, I forgot to get glass. I cut up so many blocks ready for this episode, and I forgot the window glass. I'm surprised, actually, that Cletus has any glass in his windows. I'm surprised he hasn't shot them out or something like that. I wouldn't put it past him, that's for sure. The roof, as you can see on the picture, the roof is going to be tricky. The roof isn't going to be easy to do. And I'm torn between using slope blocks just to get a straight peak, and collapsible blocks to try and get a little bit of a curve in. I'm going to try with collapsible blocks, but if it doesn't go well, I'll just go to the normal ones. Okay, so this brown. Now, these windows are going to be really fun to do. Okay, I'm going to use these larger, wider ones. Do I want to go there or there? I'm going to go down here. I'm going to use these wider ones to go along the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to go one block wider so they stick out. That's what they do on the picture. And I'm going to use these thinner blocks to then go down here like this. And then on the side ones, they're like that. So then we get as close to Cletus's window as we can get in Minecraft. That's pretty good, actually. I'm very pleased with that. And it's got the same deal along these ones. So you're going to put the big ones in. And then you're going to put a little one over each side. Like this. And there. And then you're going to go with thinner ones. Now these have a break in the middle as well. So we can put a break in like that. And like that. And then the only last different window that we have is this one. It might actually be the same as that one on the side there, because there's a pillar. There's a pillar covering this up here. But I think to make it different, what I'm going to do, or to make it slightly different, it's not going to make too much of a big deal. I'm going to go wider here with these. And I'm going to get the small ones in. They have to go there, and they have to go there. And then I'm going to do that one here with a bit in the middle, and I'm going to leave that one bigger. Now, I'm pretty sure that it's actually like that, so it's the same as the other side. But to me, if I leave it like that, it sort of looks like the wood's fallen off. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. Possibly, okay? And it's the same on the other side, which I will do probably off camera, not to waste your time. Okay, now let's put another layer of these in along the front. And I also cut these down in half, so we could put down, put down a step in. And I'm going to do 4 blocks like that. So that's the step up into his place. Okay, wonderful. I use these bigger ones as well for the big poles that have to go up the side here. Now, one of them has to go on the corner here. Now, it looks like it is right on the corner, actually. Is it possible? Yes, it is. If I do that, and then I do that, and that, perfect. And then we get that post going all the way down. Oh, there's always a way around everything with these microblocks. They're great. Okay, wonderful. So we need to go up to... I'm going to go up to that height, I think. And the same on this side. Whoops. Same over here. And then the other pillars, there's 2 more pillars. And I'm going to put one in here. And again, I'm going to do this whole trick that I've got here to make it look like it goes down through that other wood. The same over here. This is actually going to look really good, I think. Where's my... There it is. It's that corner. Up to there. And the same over this side. Okay, so that's starting to look like it. Now, the roof colour, I looked through for ages trying to find an exact colour for it. And there just isn't. It's a cross between a grey and a green. And nothing that I could find I was really happy with. What on earth are they? Well, I got a weird texture on them. They're spawners, but they look really weird. There's nothing there. Oh, wow, look at that block. Does this actually work? Oh? Obviously not. That's very strange. It duplicated my spruce planks. Oh, it's gone smaller now. It's gone to a thinner one. Say, it looked like a full block. I thought I'd never seen a full block one of those. There are a few blocks in here that I would really like to play with, but we just haven't had the chance to yet. But I couldn't find, there's no clays that really looked quite close enough to it. The closest one that I could find was the cyan clay, and then for the tin roof on the side, normal clay. And I'm afraid that is as close as I could possibly get. That's as close as I could find. If you guys have a suggestion that you think, like if you saw one in there that might look better, let me know in the comments section. But in my opinion, I couldn't really find anything that was close enough. Okay, so where's my crafting table go? Did I delete it? I must have. Let's put another one down. I need to cut this in half. I thought I did do that, but I must have used it. Okay. And now these ones are quite simple. The first part of the porch is just nice and flat. It's actually a very close colour to it. It's just more green on the picture, but not even green. Green is just too green. It's like a mix in between. It's a really odd colour. I like the colour, but it's just an odd colour. But this is a nice flat bit. There's maybe a little bit of unevenness to it, but not that we can really do in Minecraft. It's too delicate to do in Minecraft. So let's build this out. And now the bit that I was a little bit concerned before recording is the roof. I'm going to try with these collapsible blocks first and see if we can get something that looks like it's almost boop, boop, boop. Well, can I? No. It sort of started off nice, but then it lost it from there, didn't it? Yeah, this is the trouble here. I hate these Carpenters blocks. They're great, but they just take so long to do because you need to hammer each one. Unless you do something like this, and it sort of saves you a little bit of time then. Okay, but still, the problem is here, right, is if we get this hammer, we need to, we need to hammer up these corners all the way up, obviously, to fill up the gap. Okay, so if we, stop it. If we fill up the gap, and then I will do some of that, but I'll do that in a minute. You'll know what you'll catch up with me in a minute. Okay, so you got to fill up the gap here. Now, normally, what you would do is you would drop down the ones above all the way down. But if we drop them all the way down, we end up with just a normal slope. We end up with a perfect slope. Well, actually, because of the slabs there, we do get a little bit of a curve. I'm actually quite happy with that. So let's drop this down on all of them, and then some of them will raise up, so they won't be perfectly flush, and it'll look like some of the tiles have sort of lifted, hopefully, and give us a pretty cool effect. Now, I do notice that there are a couple of different tiles as well on the roof. There's like almost a black one, and there's a brown one. We'll just colour one of them brown to do that. Up. Thank you. And done on this one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lift a couple of these up. Like that. And then the same on these. Just to make it look like it's not quite as perfect. Yeah, see how we get that sort of bobbly effect. Okay, now we've got a problem here, which to be honest I didn't see before. But the problem is that we've done it an odd number. And this odd number means that we actually are going to struggle to get the top in at a point. In fact, it's impossible to my knowledge. We can't. Oh no, is it Carpenters? Yeah, we've got this, which is like a top all the way around, but that's not going to quite work as well. That's a Carpenters pressure plate. There's a really cool amount of Carpenters blocks here, but there's nothing that goes up and down on one block. Apart from this, I'll show you this because I know some of you are going to be confused about it, but it's just like a point. If it went up and down, but we could use it all the way along, I would. So, do we just put Carpenters blocks? I mean, these cover up nicely anyway, but it's not quite the point that is on the building. I think that's about as good as we can get. And again, what we can do is we can hit the hammer here and raise up. I'm just going to spam away. I'm trying to get a totally random look. In fact, I'm going to spam all over it. And then it makes me not consciously hit a pattern. Okay, that does look like a little bit too much along here. Spam again. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Now, we just need to raise these up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put a row of Carpenters blocks along here like this. Oh, I love it when they work properly. I don't have to hit any of those, really. I will roughen it up afterwards. But we need to raise these up. Oi, not there. You need to get so on the corner, otherwise you end up hitting the wrong ones all the time. I see ya. Try and sneak a little hole. Maybe a hole would look good, like where the rain would come through in Cletus's farm. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Oops. We've done a weird corner thing. Hello, phone. Okay, let's bulge all this up. Spam it a little bit. Not too much, though. Let's hit the left trigger again to try and bring them down a little bit. Up that one. Up on that one. Okay, yeah, we've got a little bit of unevenness going on there. We've got unevenness going on the top. I think it's time to colour it. So, if I get... How dark... Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. So, these are the darker ones. So, there's a darker one here. And there's a darker one about there. And then there's a brown one. I thought I got brown. Must not have. Brown. Why did it give me another grey? It's been doing that a lot recently. A grey one there and a grey one there. And then the rest of it we're going to use our normal stained clay for. I like not doing a huge building. It's the first time in a while that we haven't done a huge building. There is a lot of detail to it. I'm going to try and get as much done in this episode as I can. But I've got a feeling that we're not going to be able to get absolutely everything done, every single detail. Because there's like a toilet out the front there. And there's some tyres and a chicken coop and a rocking chair and all sorts. Whoops. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some... I know we can't see the back here, but I expect it's probably going to be the same on the back. So we're going to do that. And then put like... I'm going to put one brown one in there and one brown one in there. Perfect. Okay. Whoops. Stick these on here. Wonderful. On the side here, I'm really not sure. There's like a darker brown that goes around the edge. It's almost like an acacia cut down. But... It would look okay around here, around the porch, but it wouldn't up the side there. So I think what we're going to do is probably get a couple of Carpenters blocks here. Pretty much just do that. I know it does need a little bit of evening up here. If we hit that hammer up. And the same on this one. And I'm going to wrap up this bottom as well. I forgot to do that. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Hit this one up a little bit. Wonderful. And it might pay us to put the slabs along there as well. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's colour this back up again. And underneath it, I don't think that the Carpenters blocks don't work upside down, but these do. So we can put them like that and then colour them up. Oi. Oh yeah, because of that. It's because of that one dot. If I take that away, whoops. It's just a shame. I physically, it's not going to let me put a block there now because of that slope. I think that's how we're going to have to live. We're going to have to live with that, I think. Yeah. What happens if I hammered that up? Where's my hammer? I hammer this up. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I like that. I like that. It looks like a little bit like a cottage, I suppose, but it's as close as we can get. Okay, and do the same on this side. This won't take me as long because we've done it before. Up there. Up there. And up on that one. We'll put the slabs in as well in a second. There, there, and there. Oh yeah, we've got to raise this one up as well. And then, oops, get these and these. Slab, slab, slab. And then these go over here. Okay, so we've got the main part of the building in now and done. I don't think there's really anything. Oh yeah, chimney, of course. I even got the red for it. But we need to use this block this time for it. So we're going to put it on this one. Maybe just one block is all that's needed. We colour that red, and then we hit it with the chisel, though, this time, to give us a brick pattern on it. And then I'm going to use this one to then go around the edge. There. There. And there. Take those middle ones out. Get us a smaller one, a nook, to go around here. And we get the chimney in. Wonderful. And then there's some sort of pole, aerial pole or something like that. I don't know how close we can get to doing this. If I take that away, replace that with the Carpenters block, colour it, I can then put that on top. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I know it's the same colour. There's nothing that I can do about that. We've already spoken about that. I want to have it facing that way. Like this. Let's go up again. And then, oops. No. Actually, it's not really like that, is it, on this one? If I put that there. Nope. There. And that could go straight onto there. Okay, so we've got got the straight bit in there and there, and then if we can just manage to put some coming in the opposite direction, I'll be happy. So let's put that there. I'm gonna put one. No. I've got to go from this side. These can be quite tricky to use sometimes, like that. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. Can I just put straight onto here? I can. One there, and one there. That's pretty good. That looks like the aerial to me. I think we've done a good job there. A gutter. Gutter needs to go along the front here. It's the same freaking colour, though. That's the only trouble. But I did make them for it. If we go... It goes from this pole here. Nah, I don't like that. It's got to be a different colour. We'll cut down some clay for it. If we're going to do it, we might as well make it stand out. Whoops, I threw my saw. Is it going to pop back at me? I accidentally hit stop recording instead of escape. That's my bad. Well, where were we? We're cutting this down. That was it. Okay, so that goes down like that. I shall also cut down into a little nook as well. Did I already have them? I don't know. I might have just split them then by accident. Oh, come here. Everything's being a little bit awkward for me today. Okay, there we go. So now it's a slightly different colour. And then I might do that with the aerial as well, now that we've done this. Whoops. Like that. And then it's got to come down this pole. Down to here. And it goes straight in to... can I... If I do that... It goes straight into a barrel, which I've got. Ta-da! It looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's try the chicken coop. I've got some iron railings here. If we done that, that doesn't allow us though to put these anywhere. So instead, if we use some of these Carpenters blocks, I don't know, like that, and then hit with a hammer. Like this. Oh, not that way. We're going to have to hit that one that way. It's pretty close. I'm going to make it a little bit wider though because of the blocks, because of the space that we have available now that we halved it. And then hit that one and that one. Whoops. Uh-oh. That one. Oi, go the right way. Why do you not go the right way? Thank you. Go that way then. Oh, now you're not on though, are you? Die. Take this away. Let's try again. I'm going to put one there. Why does it do that? No, that's not the one I wanted. There. That's the one. That's the one. Yes, got it. Fantastic. Okay. And then we get the iron. And we put these around here. We still get the sort of iron look. But that also now allows us, I'm going to go with the thicker ones, to... Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't even on the corner. We're so close to being able to. It will there. We go there. And we go there. Why is everything being so horrible to me today? Hammer. There. And that one. It's not going to allow me to put one in there though, is it? And I can't cut down iron bars to fit up that spot. That's the best I can do. I can't think of another way. We've done pretty well. I mean, we're trying to make a chicken coop in Minecraft, which is hard enough as it is. Oh, you're joking me. Nope, screw it. I don't like any of it. It's going away. We're going to stick with that. Sometimes it's just easier if you take the easy route. Okay, for a tire, there's not much that we can do in Minecraft for tires apart from something, a black block with a button in it. It looks like as close to a tire as we are ever going to get. And then we want a carpenter's fence. And funnily enough, the carpenter's fence is like the perfect style of fencing that Cletus has. just by standard. Apart from it has posts in. I don't think that we can really affect that at all. Okay, so we'll come out here. Come along here. There's a gate somewhere down there. And then this one. Oh, yeah, we've got the extension to do. Oh, poop. I forgot about that. I forgot about that totally. We need this big one. And these start from... Is that a good spot? Looks like about the right length. I'm going to do these in the middle of the blocks. From there. And there. I totally forgot about this part. And then I think I'm going to leave it like that. But this is more of a real slope. So I'm going to use these Carpenters wedges. Apart from we need to put a block in though for it to be able to sit on. There we go. I like how they sometimes flick over the right way. It's very weird how it does that. I don't tell it to. Back here. Along there. That one. That one. And in the top we have the same problem as last time because we were using odd numbers. In fact, if I moved the back over one, it would then give us a point. So if we go down here, whoops. Uh-oh, like that. If I come up here instead, and then like this. Can I even put one there now? I can. And I can put one there. That's as close as we're going to get. It now gives us a point as well. And then if we get the clay this time, I think it looks more like corrugated iron. I would use normal iron blocks, but it doesn't look right. I don't like the texture of iron. I never have. There's just something wrong with it. And then we'll come under here. Place those. I might as well go all the way underneath actually. And like that. Colour this up. Really nice. I love the sound of clay. It's my favourite sound. Alright, something like that. We don't have coarse dirt here, but we do have brown. We do have brown. Brown wool has like a really cool sort of dirty texture. So if we grab a wand. And then we go from here down to... all the way down to about... Oh, not that far. Down to here. And we do... what ID is brown wool? Where on earth is my brown wool? I can just look here. 3512. Replace 35. Oops, 3512. I know we're probably well over time here, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, and then I'm going to go from here to here. To there even. Do the same. That gives us some sort of vegetable patch that he has. We could use Carpenter slopes. It's going to be really difficult to do. I think it would probably be easier if we just cut them down. Where's my crafting table? If I get down a crafting table. And then... yeah, I wanted brown wool. Get rid of that. Brown wool. And if we chop this down in half... we can then get some sort of ridges in. Like this. Oops. Okay, I'm going to have to end off the episode, I think, because I've got a feeling that we've gone really, really over time. I hate it when I get that feeling, and I've got it at the moment. So that goes like that. The fence, get back to the fence again. It's going to come down here. The gate's a lot bigger in the picture, or a lot smaller in the picture. We're going to have to do it bigger here. And then this fence runs down this side up to about there. And then we use, I think I'm going to use acacia for it. I think that's the closest colour we've got to it. And run them down here. Alright, wonderful. I think that's pretty good. I do have a Cletus skin. Oh, I need to do it. I need to put the Cletus skin on, don't I? The NPC down. Man, sorry for the long episode, guys. It makes up for a couple of short episodes that we've had recently, though, I suppose. Okay. I'm sure you guys aren't going to complain about a longer episode either. You've been wanting some for a little while now. Where's my brown wool? That's not brown wool. I'll just use that. I just want to put a couple of steps in. Like that. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so, Cletus. The door... We're still not done, are we? I need to end off the episode, but I just can't. Along there. Get these little nooks in. Screw it. Enjoy the long episode, guys. Right, that goes there. Garage door. What colour is this? Blue. Okay. I can do blue. Hit it with a hammer. What blue? It's a light blue. That's a little bit of a weird blue. What clay do we have under blue? Stain. No. No, it definitely has to be that blue wool, I'm afraid. I don't like the texture of it, but we don't have a choice. So we'll colour that up. Oi. There we go. Wonderful. We do have a chair that we can quickly put in as well. Chair. That's a pretty perfect one, actually. Give me a chair. And stick that down over here. I know it's not a rocking chair, but it's as close as you're ever going to get in Minecraft. And then let's stick down Cletus. So we need the NPC wand. I think I've got him in the game. I think I've programmed him in. Let's do him out here. Cletus. I also have Cletus's girlfriend as well. But I don't know if I've put her in yet. Cletus. I also got rid of all the normal ones. Apart from I haven't bloomin' named them. So many. Thank you again for Thank you again for the people that do that make these skins. Mostly the person that makes these skins. I really do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I named Cletus. There he is. Yes. Okay. Cletus, you're down. Wonderful. Is it Bernadette or something like that? His girlfriend is, or his wife? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99% sure I've got the skin. But yeah, we'll do most of these NPCs on the world tour. I think we'll do a world tour and add people to it. That's a pretty cool looking building though. I like it. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll add some trees and stuff around it soon as well, and really make it feel more like a farm. Until then though, guys, peace out. Bye.